What going on, Journey Folk? Episode number 64. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And welcome to my journey. Since I last talked to y'all, I was at the school doing school things, doing dad things, doing parent things. So the journey since then, kids seem to be excited about school, which I don't know how to take that because I'm like, are you excited to go to school to do what you need to do? You excited to go to school to see your friends? You excited to go to school to get in trouble? So I'm trying, I had to talk with the kids, like what's gonna change this year? Because I don't want to be running to the school. So, one of my kids told me, I'm excited, things gonna be different this year. And because the teacher's gone. I said, whoa. That don't have nothing to do with your behavior. You gotta take accountability for yourself. The teacher being different from last year has nothing to do with your behavior. You control and dictate the outcome of your behavior throughout the day. The teacher has absolutely nothing to do with it. So he's a 10-year-old boy. I'm like, hey, you got to learn accountability. Like, you got to be accountable for your own actions. And some people may feel like this is a harsh lesson, but the earlier he learns to take accountability, the better man he'll become in the future. Because a lot of us don't always take accountability. So he has to be accountable for his actions. So anytime he get in trouble, anytime he do something contrary to what he's being taught, he has to take accountability for those actions. So I don't want him to think it's a teacher who's the reason for him getting in trouble or lack thereof. He is in control of whatever happens at that school concerning his behavior. So, I mean, school starts on Tuesday. So I'm interested to see how this thing go, honestly. I'm very interested to see how it goes because I'm not sure. Anybody who has kids, it can be ebb and flow. You can be up, you can be down. You can be up, you can be down. You can flatline. So I mean, it's ebb and flow. Been watching the Olympics. Been capturing that gold. Today's the last day, but the men and women, they won basketball gold. Women won soccer gold. I was watching the men's basketball game with my friend, former boss, LTC. What's going on, brother? He came to the house and we watched the game. He was going for France, so don't let him trick y'all. He was saying that America wasn't gonna win. It was down, and I told him, just calm down. They got a little light skinned dude over there who could change everything, and boy, did he change everything. So, you know, that was good to spend time with him and also watch the game. The women they played today. It was cold playing in French. Them wee wees, them bonjours, them most chateries. They played hard, man. I gotta give it to them. They played very hard. Je m'appelle Wimbiama played very, very well. So it was it, it was good all the way around. It was good basketball. So, it was good to kind of watch the Olympics from start to finish to kind of see where we were. And even though we have a lot of discord in the United States right now, that's one thing that has brought people together. So you saw people, at least I saw people from all race, colors, nationality, and creeds who are Americans watching the Olympics, and it kind of brought a sense of camaraderie, even though sometimes we may be on the left or we may be on the right or we may be in the middle. We all can come together to celebrate when we're going against other people. So that's something I found that was beautiful in itself. Pizza Saturday was in effect. The kids got to have their pizza since they've been back, so they thoroughly enjoyed that. Did a lot of grocery shopping, kind of get some stuff ready, because when the kids are back, you got to keep everything full. When it's just me and Sweet, we just got fruits and lettuce, eating like rabbits. So just having them back and adjusting to the schedule and how things going to work out. So Sweet went to work today, so y'all know I was up early. Simon was good. Was talking about selfishness and just talking about how our culture emphasizes so much of self, 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 self. And even though we're supposed to take care of ourselves, maintain ourselves, is to be able to rebuild yourself to help others, not just to have self time for just for you to keep it all in, but to step away to have time for yourself, to be able to rejuvenate yourself to pour into others. And I think a lot of times as people, as Christians, we lose sight of that. When Jesus left, he came, He went away and he spent time with his father. He spent time in praying because he was drained. He built himself back up, but then he gave to the people as well. So I think a lot of times we get lost in that when we want to practice self-care. I think self-care has become a thing to say when we want to withdraw from people and be selfish. And I don't think that's always the case. So just try to, when you do have self-care, just build yourself back up to be able to pour into others so they can build themselves up to pour into others. And the cycle really continues from that. Dog park is usually on Sunday. Let my dog run around with other dogs for hours. The kids enjoy it. There's a lot of dogs out there, a lot of huskies, a lot of wolves out there today. So, it was very, very big dogs. But, my dog hold on. See her get out there swimming, jumping in the pond and running with the other dogs and meeting the other dogs owners. A lot of people think she's aggressive because she's a pit. But, she's very friendly. You don't mess with her. She don't mess with you, kind of like that. So, she did good. And kind of just came home and been chilling, man. My journey since I last talked to y'all has been a cool journey. Just, like I said, wind down from the trip. One of my best friends, like my brother, he about to be out here soon. So I got to help him with some things when he get out here next week. So I'll be spending some time with him to be able to help him do what he needs to do. But all in all, Unc is doing well. Unc is enjoying his journey. Still online, applying for jobs, still calling people back, still getting interviews and calls. So, I haven't found a position yet, but I haven't stopped looking, haven't stopped applying myself, haven't stopped working, haven't stopped talking to people. Like I said, the job of not having a job is the job in itself. And, for those who have been inquiring, Unc doesn't sell anything illegal. Unc doesn't sell anything that will get Unc locked up because Unc don't lock jail. However, what Unc and Sweet do very well is plan. So all these trips you see Uncle Sweet's going on, these were planned in January. These were already thought of, already set in stone, already underway in January before I was wrongfully terminated. So, like I tell anybody, any trips you plan, you want to go on, you have to plan early. So anytime we want to go somewhere, we look at what we want to do in January and we structure everything around that. Time off, monies, what we need to allocate. So we plan accordingly for the leisure time that we have. So for those of my friends who saying how I'm unemployed and I keep going somewhere every month, it's called proper planning, not poor planning. And that's my journey, folks. Whether you're in the beginning, the middle, or end of your journey, make sure you go through it with as much grace and humility as possible and be happy that you still have an opportunity to go on this journey. For all those parents whose kids are going back to school, this is going to be another exciting journey. So prepare yourself and be thankful that you get to go along for the ride.